We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Ntilikina. He's out there with Jones. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Edwards. From deep, to Silva with the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Bonga. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Davies. Clock at 6. Here's Bonga. To Silva with the rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Edwards. Lucic. The shot is good off the backboard.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside Jones. Jones sets the pick for Jones. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Bonga. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. Bonga's got 5.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
Now here's Edwards. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Ntilikina. There's the screen. Shoots the 3. To Silva with the rebound. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. PA thanks. Davies falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Pass to Edwards. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Edwards gone 1 of 3 on the night. Bonga the pass to Jones. 41 seconds left in the first. The shot's good from Ntilikina.
Well, that takes tremendous body control from Frank Ntilikina. Even with a physical defensive player, he stays composed.
Pass to De Silva. To the paint, Lucic. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Ntilikina. Here's Davies. That one's not going to go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
There's a good screen. And the basket by Napier. Napier's got his first 3 points of the game. And here's Jones, still without a basket. Pass to Pakusevsky. A three ball. Buries the long-range jumper.
And this will be more and more a part of his game the more efficient he gets. Pokusevski, a big who can shoot it.
Softly touch in the floater.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Back to Jones. Over Napier. And it's good off the back rim and in. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night. To the left wing. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Brown. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Pokusevski. Outside, Jones. Both teams deciding to change it up.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Home team on D. Pokusevski finds Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Napier on the 3 off target. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
On Thursday and then on Friday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
1:49 left to play in the first half. Outside, Edwards. It's good from long range. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
From 11 feet away, Davies with the bucket. Davies has got his second bucket of the game to go. Davies has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Ntilikina. Over Edwards. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
The potential is evident. Once Ntilikina starts knocking that down with consistency, watch out.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Back to Edwards. Here's Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker. A tight game here in Utah. Ntilikina passes to Davis. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's De Silva. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. De Silva's got 6 points. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
Oh, he does a lot for this team. Controls the pace, keeps everyone involved, and then he can score. The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them.
And that about wraps it up.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pass to Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Lucic cranes it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jones is out there with Ntilikina. Then it's Jones. And it's Davies in at the 5 down low. Pass to Ntilikina. Now here's Jones. Fires for 3. That shot missing.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Back to Edwards. Lucic misses the 3. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Bonga. Here's Ntilikina. Edwards defending.
Lucic. First personal foul. First team foul.
Ntilikina kicks to Jones. From past the arc. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Jones. Jones has got his second bucket tonight.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Edwards with it. He has 5. And it's off from 3-point range. Outside, Jones. Ntilikina kicks to Jones. Here's Bonga. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Bonga's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Back to Edwards. There's the triple. Nailed from 3-point land. Edwards got 8 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Brown outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Washington's checked in for Jones. 1:33 left to play in the third. Right wing. All alone. Good. He hits the jump shot. 1:19 left in the third. Pass to Brown. Here's Pokusevski. Back to Brown. Now Washington takes a 3. That shot is off. Takes the 3. No good. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Screen by Jones. Here's Bonga. He hits it from 9. Bonga's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
He's covered by Brown. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 5.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Washington passes to Pokusevski. And here is Brown. Pass to Bonga. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got 6. Fires from way outside. And that one released in time, but no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Up 3. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Moving it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
0.
And the second free throw, good.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession game.
Pass to Pokusevski. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Pokusevski looking really confident on the interior, doing a nice job using his size to his advantage.
To the wing on the left. Pulls it from 20. And good. He nails it.
Looking to get stops late, that kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pokusevski's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thanks, David. Ntilikina out there with Jones. Then it's Jones. And it's Davies in at center. To the middle. Misses the baby hook. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Bucket is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Takes it from 10, and it's good for 2.
Just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
Davies has gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to De Silva. Outside Edwards. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Ntilikina. Jones with it. Bonga, the pass to Davies. Here's Bonga. Here's Ntilikina. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Well, you love that Frank Ntilikina went up so strong for that. He puts the official in a position where he's got to get to the foul line. Nicely done.
Both good from the line that time.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. They set the pick. For three, Edwards. Bonga pulls it in. Pass to Ntilikina. Now here's Jones. Jones dishes to Jones. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove the time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Edwards looking it over. Down low. Knocked away. And Jones pulls it down. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Jones. Pass to Davies. To tie it up. It falls! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake and then off to the races.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Ntilikina. They've got Jones. Ntilikina out there with Jones. And it's Davies in at the 5. The offensive rebound on the wing, Jones. They set the pick. Clock is at 3. Ntilikina kicks to Jones. That puts them in the lead.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Up top, Edwards. With the teardrop. And he sinks the layup.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Edwards getting it done, shooting over 55%, 5 of 9, shooting from the floor. To the inside. A fader. A shot, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Good work there as it goes. And you can feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
Outside, Jones. Outside, Jones. Outside, Jones. Bonga, no good. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
To the left side wing. For the 3. And Jones pulls it down. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Pass to Davies. Back to Jones. Here's Bonga. Fires from deep. Misses the 3. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. Now and it's off the back rim, no good.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Inside. Here's Davies. Misses the layup. Pass to Edwards. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Davies, the pass to Ntilikina. Screen by Jones. Bonga makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. We've got 1:08 left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. No good with the wing jumper. Jones kicks to Ntilikina. Pass to Davies. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
With the floater, Lucic. It counts! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Here's Ntilikina. To the middle. Ball stolen. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Now here's Edwards. 3-pointer. Buries the triple. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Oh, he got it to go!
How about that?
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any better than that.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a
Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Musa in at the shooting guard position. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Thompson. Here's Nora. Pass to Thompson. Here's Smits. Floats one. Garuba with a rebound. Here's Hezonja. Here's Campazzo, defended by Thompson. Here's Campazzo. There's a screen from Garuba. Here's Hezonja. Offline from the top of the key.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Nora. Pass to Larkin. There's a screen. The long distance three is buried.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Hezonja gets the bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Poirier. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Musa. Here's Hezonja. Here's Garuba. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Thompson scanning the floor. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Got it. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Musa. Here's Campazzo. From downtown, Nora grabs the board. Here's Larkin. Thompson outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Smith. Garuba with a rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pass to Azonia. Shot from the low block. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Larkin. Fires the three. Can't get it to drop. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Leading by just 2. We've got more hoop. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Bryant finds Johnson. Here's Beaubois. Lets the three fly. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Deck. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Deck's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's the pick. Here's Beaubois. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Gonzalez. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Bryant outside. Here's Oturu. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Pass to Ibaka. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Here's Deck, covered by Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Beyond the arc. Ninja grabs the miss. Throws it up high. And the jam by Ibaka.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Beaubois. Pass to Oturu. It's rebounded by Ibaka. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first half. Here's Deck. The open J off the mark.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Bryant. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And the visitors call time here. 1:16 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Hazonia. Over to the wing. Pass to Musa. Just 5 to shoot. From the line. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Thompson outside. Here's Larkin from the arc. On target from range. Larkin's got 6.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Hazonia. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first one falls.
At the line for the away team,
So he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Larkin passes to Nora. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Inside, Smits. Garuba with a rebound. Garuba's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hazonia. Buries it from 3. 7 points in the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Now, this could be a close one, guys. 2 evenly matched teams. I don't really know.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So it's the home team now. They trail by 1. Here's Larkin to the paint. Here's Nora, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Musa in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Hazonia, drilled from 11 feet out.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
Thompson passes to Nora. Pass to Larkin. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. And no good. Larkin's gone 2 of 5 tonight. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Campazzo in at the point guard position. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Smits. There's a screen. And the layup is good off the glass. Smits has got his first 2 points of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And the visitors call time here. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Musa. Thompson pulls it in. Here's Larkin. Back to Thompson. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Thompson's got 5 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the inside. Smith passes to Larkin. On the wing, Thompson. Count that one. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there.
And it's Smith with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Larkin. Pure from three-point range. He's got 9.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the visitors call time here.
Substitution on the court.
The visitors with the ball. 7-point differential. Launches it. Counted from distance.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Thompson outside. Down low. Ibaka with a steal. Here's Deck. And the layup falls. Deck's got 5 now.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Johnson. Bryant, the pass to Johnson. 14 feet away. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Here's Musa.
Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer. Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Bryant, the pass to Johnson. Here's Bobois. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Nails it from 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
On the wing, Bryant. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And he gets that one.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Unloads from 13. That shot, no good. Outside Johnson. Here's Bobois. There's the screen by Johnson. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple. Bobois got 6 points in the quarter. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
And the visitors call time here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Pass to Azonia. The 11-footer. And it's Smits with a rebound.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Larkin passes to Poirier. Blocked! 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Azonia. Feet out, and the shot is good off the backboard. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Here's Larkin. The three is up. Garuba with a rebound. Garuba's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Azonia. Offline with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Larkin. Money! And that one brings him within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Azonia. Knocked away. It falls!
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
The home team calls timeout. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
So it's the home team now. Larkin, and he buries it.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation, and a great play to get the bucket.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
First team foul.
With the big-time man one, this is now a 2-possession game.
The home team calls timeout. Outside. Here's Larkin. And Musa pulls it down. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5.
At the line for...
So he gets them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Oh, he buried the 3. And the visitors call time here. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Third team foul. For the away team.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And he's unable to get the second one. Here's Smits. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.
Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Baldwin. Bogdanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the 2-guard. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Melly. Here's Baldwin. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
One shot.
Edwards with it. Pass to De Silva. Now Edwards. This one for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Melly. Here's Baldwin. Bogdanovic, a screen on Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Bogdanovic, no good. Guarded by Bogdanovic. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to De Silva. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Banked in off the glass.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. No good on the three. Here's Melly. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Edwards. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Biberovic. And he makes good on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside. Adjustments are a part of the game, and their coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Napier, guarded closely. Fades and shoots. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And that one is good from Colson.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Out to the wing. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Basket counts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
That one misses. At the end of one quarter of play, still a close game, leading by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Pass to Hayes. He's looking for Birch and finds him. Hayes trying to break through. Good D by Booker.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
We've got Hayes, and it's Gutterich in at the 2-guard spot. The shot's good.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
To the paint, swiped away. And here we go.
Home team foul. Napier. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team, number 21. Number 21.
Colson passes to Hayes. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Launches a 3. Good on the triple. He has 5.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Gutteridge. Scoreless thus far. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Booker kicks to Napier.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's a screen from deep. The rebound by Colson. 1:51 left here in the second. Pass to Hayes. Fades back. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Hayes has got his first points in this one.
Timeout, timeout.
1:32 left in the second quarter. That one drops for him.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Baldwin the pass to Melly. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Biberovic. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Biberovic has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Oh, here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Hayes.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Baldwin. Edwards defending. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, Marjanovic passes to Melly. Back to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Melly. Fires from the corner, and that one's good. Marjanovic.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Edwards looking it over. Here's De Silva. Count it.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The visiting team, 20. Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq.
Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melly.
Who's watching here? Screen coming.
Down low. Stolen away. And they're moving it up. They've got Marjanovic. Baldwin out there with Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Baldwin. Three-pointer. Cranes the three-pointer. Baldwin's got 6.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
To the middle. Here's De Silva, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Baldwin. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Melly, and here's Hayes. 5 to shoot. The 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now here's Edwards. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Baldwin. Here's Biberovic from the arc. Not going to go that time. Drives to the hoop. And here's Edwards from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Hayes. Here's Biberovic. Here's Baldwin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Baldwin's got 9 points. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Start it.
Now, here's Napier. Tight defense on him. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. And it's Melly with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
It's blocked, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. .44 seconds left in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Clock at 4. Puts it up. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Napier. Oh, good with the triple. Here's Colson. Pass to Gutteridge. Drills the three-pointer. Gutteridge has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Napier covering. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he makes both free throws. Releases. Can't nail the jump.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one is good from Colson.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Napier. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Launches it. And no good. Inside, Booker. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Both teams will make substitutions. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Out to Edwards. To tie it up. That one, no good. Here's Baldwin. There is a minute 40 left in the fourth. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Melly passes to Baldwin. 1:14 left here in the fourth quarter, and the basket is good. Baldwin's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to De Silva. Uncovered. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Here's Baldwin. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Bibanovic. Buries it from three-point range.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to De Silva. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on them here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and they pick up 2. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. And it's Melly with the rebound. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road.
To another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Jones in at the four-man position. Here's Larkin. Pass to Poirier. Shot from 16. No good on the shot. Here's Bunga. Five on the clock. Here's Ntilikina. Drains the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Ntilikina's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Pass to Larkin. Stolen by Jones. Here's Ntilikina. Defended by Thompson. Lets it go from 11. Ntilikina misses. Now Thompson. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Smits can't get it to go.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Jones, the pass to Bunga. Five to shoot. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Larkin passes to Thompson. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Ali. He hit the ground running. Now here's Thompson. Here's Larkin. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Ntilikina. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Bryant, he's checked in for Nora. Here's Larkin. Bryant outside. Knocks down the triple.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
44 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Ntilikina. Now here's Brown. And a miss there on the triple. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Larkin. It's good. Larkin's got 5 now.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Here's Beaubois. Fires the 3. Hauled in by Brown.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jones, the pass to Pokashevsky. Pass to Jones. Sinks that one from the post. Jones has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Johnson a screen on Jones. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Jones. Brown looking around. The 3 ball. Hits the trifecta. Brown's got his second basket on the night.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Here's Beaubois. From deep. Sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Jones. With the 10-footer. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
A very skilled finisher inside. Even with defenders close, he'll find a way to score.
Johnson on the wing. Here's Beaubois. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. 1:51 left to play in the second quarter. And here's Jones. Inside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this one. Thompson a screen on Jones. Larkin with the bucket.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Jones, the pass to Ntilikina. For 3. Nora grabs the board. Ntilikina's gone just 1 for 4 so far.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And he goes in for the dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Larkin. Give him 8 points now. It's deflected. Pass to Jones. Here's Ntilikina. Puts up a 3. Poirier with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Larkin. Smits passes to Nora. Hits the three-pointer. Nora's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Fades and shoots. Doesn't go for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Make some noise and get...
You take a look at the home team. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call the guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They just let scores go by.
Ole, ole, ole. Appreciate you joining us. It's been...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Larkin. Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin, defended by Jones. Larkin no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And it's Ntilikina in at the point. Jones, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
Jones, 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Here's Nora to the inside. Smits, good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And it's Jones in at the 4. Here's Bunga. Yet to see a basket. Good.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen. Here's the break. Tipped. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. Thompson outside. Pass to Nora. Here's Poirier. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Bunga. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for the away team. Bunga at the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Larkin. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Jones grabs the board.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Home team foul.
And the visitors call time here. So both teams changing it up here. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Pass to Bonga. Here's Pokashevsky, and that one is stuffed right through. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Here's Bryant. Here's Beaubois. Here's Smith. Knocks down the long J. Smith has got 5 points now this quarter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Brown finds Jones. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's Bonga missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Jones sets a screen. Bonga pass to Jones. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jones has got his first 2 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this season.
Oh, there's the alley. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And that one's good. Bryant.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Brown. Washington outside. Clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the inside. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Bryant. Johnson's gotten his second bucket of the game. And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Washington lays it up and banks it in.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
And here's Bryant outside. It doesn't go for him. Washington outside.
Home team foul. Bryant.
And the visitors call time here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Ntilikina. Over Thompson. Ntilikina misses. Ntilikina's gotten just one of his 6 shots to fall here. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Larkin. Top of the key. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Outside Jones. Nails the close-range fadeaway jumper.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Smith's good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Ntilikina, defended by Thompson. It's blocked, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unable to get that one. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Nora, pass to Poirier. Here's Larkin. He got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And they get it back. Smits passes to Larkin. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Nora. The 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Home team foul. 3. First personal foul, second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 10.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. The home team calls timeout. Pass to Larkin. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. This one for 3. That shot off. Outside Jones. On the wing, Jones. Back to Jones. Here's Bonga. Yes! He nails it! .40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Larkin. Pass to Nora. Here's Poirier. Here's Larkin. He buries it from 3.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And here's Jones. Here's Ntilikina. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Here's Larkin. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill.
for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hezonja, and it's Musa in at the 2 guard. Just 5 to shoot. And here's James outside. Rebound by Tavares. Here's Campazzo. He's guarded by Diallo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
At the line for the away team.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Here's a Kobo. Pass to Papagiannis. James right side. Eunice sets a screen for James. And the 3 ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hezonja with the ball. Here's Campazzo. James covering. Back to Hezonja. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Tavares. It's tipped. Now Diallo. Pass to Okobo. Now here's James. From downtown. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. James has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Campazzo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And that goes out of bounds. No keep possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track. Disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Brown is checked in for Eunice. Here's a Kobo. Back to Brown. There's Diallo. Off target from 3-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And now, here's Hezonja. He's tightly guarded. He's off on that one. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. Brown outside. Floats it up for James.
And what an alley-oop. Those 2 read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
Hezonja on the wing. He's guarded by Diallo. Here's Tavares. Pass to Musa. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Papagiannis. Now here's Diallo. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Jack passes to Musa. Now Hezonja. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's James. Buries it down low. James has got 7 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And still a close game as the if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Jete is out there with Brown, and it's Galethas in at the point guard.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
They've got Yui, and it's Deck in at the 3, the small forward. Korkmaz passes to Manajunas over Ibaka. Manajunas' shot is good.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
They've got Korkmaz on out there with Jete, and it's Galethas in at the point. To the inside, Deck passes to Ibaka. Over Manajunas. Ibaka, no luck. They've got Yui, and it's Ibaka in at the center. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Korkmaz kicks to Brown. Here's Galethas. He has yet to score. An absolute pound from three-point range.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Chalk up 2 there. Deck's got his first points of the night.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Manajunas. Over Ibaka. Nails the baby hook. Manajunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jack passes to Yui. Beyond the arc. That one's in, his first shot this game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Home team. Substitution on the court.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. James looking it over. Sweet little floater. James has got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lets it go with the 3. Hazanya's shot is off. Hazanya's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Akobo, the pass to James. Over Hazanya. Musa grabs the miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Over to the left wing. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Deck pulls it in. Pass to Musa. Here's Campazzo. James covering. And here is Hazanya. 6 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. Going inside, Jete, and he banks in the layup.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first half of play. They lead by 6. Going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like
And now, not a bad... And that about wraps it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at James, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Diallo, and it's Akobo in at the shooting guard position. We've got Hezonja, and it's Garuba in at the power forward. Here's Yunus. Back to James. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They've got James, and it's Diallo in at the small forward. Here's Campazzo. Steps back and fires, and he nails the jumper. Campazzo's got 5 points so far.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
He got Hezonja, and it's Garuba in at the 4 spot. James finds Diallo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Campazzo. James covering. A nice shot by Campazzo.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
And here is James, 11 points in the game. Giannis kicks to James.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And Campazzo pulls it down. Here's Garuba, covered by Yunus.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. And the jam by Yunus.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
It's good. 1:15 left here in the 3rd quarter.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Here's Calathes. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Shot good by Diallo.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Musa. Good on the 3-point shot. Musa's got 5 points so far.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Here's Diallo. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Screen by Ibaka. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. 6 to shoot. Sinks the triple. He's got 6.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Calathes. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
So both teams making some changes here. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. They lead by 1. And we're coming back in. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Jate on out there with Blossingame, and it's Korkmaz at the 2. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Cornish is checked in for Brown. Here's Calathis. Out left to the wing. Here's Korkmaz. To the wing right side. Here's Calathis. The rebound by Ibaka.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
At the line for the away team.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
James outside. Pass to Okobo. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Campazzo. Out to the wing. Here's Musa. Gonzalez, that's good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
James, the pass to Diallo. Inside. Here's Papagiannis, and it's blocked, and it ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Bizania, he's checked in for Gonzalez.
Substitution for the away team. Number 23.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Clock at 6. James, left side. Yep, that one goes.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Lasagna, the pass to Garuba. Here's Campazzo. 3-pointers off the mark. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. James gets to Monteus. Pass to Diallo. Lets it go from deep. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Tavares. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Okobo. Pass to James. Here's Okobo. Here's Papagiannis. Count it!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. The message was simple: keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this, we just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up in.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. There's 31 seconds left in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Timeout, timeout. Start it.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Azania. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Releases from 15. Money! And now they foul and stop the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
A three-pointer, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. A nice shot by Garuba.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And so they get the victory here at home. Probably a little closer than they would.
Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And he buries his first look.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Pass to Smits. To the middle. Here's Larkin. Misses from short range. Now here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Nora grabs the board. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Smits. And he's going for the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Now Edwards. Here's De Silva. Thompson against Edwards. Shot on the wing. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the shot goes.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. Great stuff there. Thank you. So both teams making some changes here. .152 left in the first. And here is Thompson. Pass to Poirier. Back to Thompson. Here's Poirier. 6 to shoot. Johnson a screen on Edwards. Thompson. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 2. Edwards with it. Drives to the hoop. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
Left side Napier. Shot clock at 5. Floats one up. It's not going to go for him.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Bobois. Drops in the 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Booker. Down low. Shot to stop the run. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Napier. And there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bobois. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Hey, expanding his range. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Out to the wing. to Smits. Here's Bobois. 5 points in the game.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And he lobs it up top.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Out to the right wing. Right side, Napier. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 5.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Bryant inside, and he converts the layup. Bryant's gotten his first points in this one.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
There's a minute 59 left in the first half. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards got 5 now.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Larkin passes to Nora. Right side Johnson. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Edwards looking it over. From outside the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Pass to Nora. Thompson with it. Outside Johnson. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Out to the right wing. And there's the screen. Edwards for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Thompson outside. Here's Poirier. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Inside. Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's gotten his first basket of the night.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And that one drops for him. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
All right, fellas. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. They set the pick. Fires for 3. And it's Smits with a rebound. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Larkin. There's the three. The shot no good. Larkin's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Outside Edwards. Here's De Silva. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Pass to Poirier. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
For the tie. And he sinks the layup. And this game is tied up now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Larkin. Fires from deep. That shot missing.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Thompson against Edwards. For the lead. Drains the triple. Edwards has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Thompson outside. To the inside. Pass to Poirier. And here is Thompson. Guarded by Edwards. Nora, that's good.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the visitors call time here.
Substitution on the court.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Covered by Bryant. .121 left in the third quarter. Johnson on the wing. Here's Beaubois. He's guarded by Napier. 6 on the shot clock. They set a pick. Here's Beaubois. Gets the 3 ball to go. Give him 8 points now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
From 12 feet, and he gets it to go.
And he can get that shot anytime. He really can shoot over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Johnson with a bucket.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to De Silva. Right wing. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Here's Beaubois. Back to Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Up 2. And don't go. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Bryant outside. There's the screen by Johnson. Bryant, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Booker with the jam.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Takes a 13-footer, drained it for 2 points.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Back to Napier. Hey, from beyond the arc. He's off on that one. Bryant outside. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Takes the three. On target from range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And the visitors call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
From downtown. No good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Down low. It's tipped. Smith passes to Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Edwards, that's good.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
Here's Larkin. And the layup is good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Thompson against Edwards. Takes the 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Pass to Poirier. Here's Nora, down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Thompson. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
44 seconds left to play in the fourth.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Here's Larkin. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
.26 seconds left in the final quarter. Edwards for 3. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a three-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
To the paint. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. The three. The shot that time not on target. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This one was in the balance right until the final.
Is coming up. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jones. Jones is out there with Ntilikina, and it's Davies in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Jones. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Bonga. For 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Kalathis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's James. Good. That's Kalathis who picks up the assist.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Now Jones. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Davies. 4 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. Here's Kalathis. James outside. Here's Korkmaz. James in the post. Working on Jones. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Watching game, he's checked in for Brown. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Bonga. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Blossom game. And a wide open look for James. Drops in the tray. James has got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Out to the right wing. The tray. Pokusevski with the bucket.
How about the 7-footer out there knocking down threes? Poku from distance.
Pass to Blossom game. Here's a Kobo. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Washington passes to Pokusevski. And the layup's good off the glass.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Calathis scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no, okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Here's Washington. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 4. And we'll... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Awesome game out there with Brown, and it's Moniunas in at the 5. Brown inside the line. Jump shot is good that time. Brown's got his first 2 points. Brown outside. Down low. Here's Moniunas. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And here's Diallo. Hasn't made one yet.
Away team foul. Number 45. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 24. Isaiah.
On defense, the visitors. Trailing by 2. Here's a Kobo. Defended by Jones. They get it again.
Now that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now here's Jones. Shot from 12. The rebound by Akobo. Moniunas a screen on Jones. Here's Akobo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Second team
that free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. He hits the second from the line. Now, here's Washington. Pass to Pokusevski. Left side, Brown. And stolen by Diallo. Pushing it up. There's Jete. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Pokusevski. at the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that one misses. And here's James outside. Hands it from downtown. James has got 8.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Outside, Jones. James covered. Pass to Bonga. Here's Ntilikina. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets a very good look and converts. He's got 5.
The potential is evident. Once Ntilikina starts knocking that down with consistency, watch out.
James dishes to Kalathis. Here's Papagiannis, defended by Jones. Good on the shot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's the screen. Here's Bonga. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Korkmaz. No scoring in this one, and he gets the bucket.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Ntilikina passes to Bonga. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The 3. And that one is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Korkmaz kicks to Kalathis. From deep, James. Good. It's Kalathis who picks up the assist. Kalathis has got 3 assists tonight.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Ntilikina looking it over. Here's Davies. Off target with the fadeaway.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And so we conclude the first half. Up by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Man, we've talked about it so much. Hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new face. And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the visiting team.
They're not a...
And that concludes...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Down out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Kalathis in at the point guard position.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Ntilikina out there with Jones. Then it's Jones. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. No problems knocking that one down. Papagiannis has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's James in at the 2 guard.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. We've got Ntilikina. He's out there with Jones. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. From outside the arc, that one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. And it's Calathes in at the 1. Seconds now into the second half. Jones for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Pass to James. Here's Calathes. Fires the 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful. Here's Calathes. To Okobo. Unloads. And Jones pulls it down.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Bonga, the pass to Jones. Can't get it to fall. Now here's Diallo. He's covered closely. Calathes kicks to Diallo. Offline with his 3. Jones looking for an opening. 36 seconds left in the 3rd. Shot clock at 6. Okushevsky with the ball. Brown's there. Pokusevsky with the bucket.
His inside game is improving since he came into the league, and Poku does have some good footwork in the paint.
Here's Okobo. Diallo kicks to Brown. Here's Calathes. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Calathes has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Up by. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Okobo. From outside, off the mark. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Boston game. No good from outside. He's guarded by Diallo. Pass to Pokusevsky. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Gets an open look and hits.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. To the paint. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Bunga. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Coathis dishes to James. Knocks down the three ball. James has got 20.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And that one falls for Davies.
At the line for the away team, Davies.
And so he hits both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
To the middle, it's tipped. Coathis kicks to Korkmaz. Good on the triple.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's James. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Davies. Fade away. The rebound by James.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Here's Coathis. James, the pass to Korkmaz. Back to James. Latrey. They get it back. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
A little mid-ranger is going to be an easy shot for him when he's got that much of a size advantage.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Jones. Defense right on him. The 19-footer is on the money. Here's Coathis. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Pass to James. All sorts of time. And rebounded by Davies.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
So the home crowd treated to a win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the...
NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the point. Here's Larkin, just 5 to shoot. The 11-footer, count the basket.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Baldwin. Nora grabs the board. The three, and he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Baberovic. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Melli. Hits the trifecta.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Smits. To the middle. It's picked off. And they're running. Hey, shot's good.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Larkin. And the step back jumper is good. Larkin's got his second basket.
Boy, what a slick move that time. Made the defense look absolutely clueless.
Here's Baldwin. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Bryant, he's checked in for Nora. Now here's Thompson. They set the screen. Uncovered. Baldwin with a rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Baseline try. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Thompson outside. Pass to Larkin. Here's Bryant. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
.102 left in the first. Here's Baldwin. Driving inside. Marjanovic can't hit.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And he lobs it up.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Pass to Melli. Here's Baldwin. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Baldwin's got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's a screen. Here's Larkin. Off target from outside. From the wing. Good. He hits the jumper.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
They've got Johnson, and it's a Turu in at the 5. Here's Beaubois. Back to Johnson. Here's Beaubois. Launches a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
They've got Johnson, and it's a Turu in at the center position. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Beaubois. Here's the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. They've got Johnson, and it's Nwora in at small forward. Pass to Guduric. Puts up a 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Bryant outside. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Beaubois misses from close range. Beaubois has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Guduric. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Here's Beaubois. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Oturu. Here's Beaubois. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Beaubois got 5 points now in the quarter, and the visitors call time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Baberovic. No points so far. Here's Baldwin. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And the basket by Poirier.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Baberovic. Here's Baldwin. He drops it from range. Baldwin's got 10 points in the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Larkin. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Hayes to the paint. 20 seconds left in the first half. 5 on the clock. Deflected! And he recovers it. Here's Larkin with the teardrop. Count it. Larkin's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Larkin's gone 3 of 5 from the field. Pass to Baldwin, fires for 3. His shot comes out. Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the 1. Here's Larkin. Knocks down the triple. 9 points in the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Melli. Pass to Baberovic. From behind the arc. Poirier with the rebound. Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. Inside. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Larkin for the lead. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Now here's Hayes. Marjanovic in the high post. Screen by Marjanovic. Clock at 4. Hayes, the pass to Marjanovic. Misses the baby hook.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Baberovic. No points yet. With some arc. And that one drops.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Baldwin's gone 5 for 10 shooting tonight. And there's a pick. The 3 from Thompson. It's Hayes with the rebound. First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions.
2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bryant. Here's Beaubois. 5 points in the game. Here's Nora. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Guterich, covered by Bryant. And the bucket is good.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to Nora. The 3 ball. That one is off.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Smits. He's defended by Hayes. Smits passes to Poirier.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Bryant, left side, down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Birch. He buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Here's Oturu. Birch with some nice D.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Leading by 1. And we're coming right. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Bryant with the bucket.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The home team calls timeout. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
And Allie, thank you for that. And here's Thompson for 3. Sinks the tray. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
We've got Boban Marjanovic. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. And it's Baldwin in at the 1. Hayes misses. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Baberovic. Out left to the wing. Here's Baldwin, defended by Thompson. The jump hook. Baldwin's shot is good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Thompson outside. Pass to Smits. Jacks up a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Smits has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
.156 left in the fourth quarter. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Larkin. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got his 4th rebound in this one. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Count it.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Larkin. This one for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Baldwin, and he sinks it.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
The home team calls timeout. And he's going for the oop here. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Here's Hayes. It's going to go the other way. Here's Larkin. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Cash. And that one brings them within one.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. And they do have a foul to give if needed.
The home team calls timeout. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul. Either way, they got to score the ball.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
The visitors with the ball. It's a one-point game. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Pass to Smits. Fires the 3. And buries it from deep. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. And the visitors call time here. Eight seconds left in the fourth. Here's Baldwin. Oh, it falls!
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just...